Well, good morning, Lionhearts. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? I hope you said great. We are in for a fun day today. On the down low, on my Patreon as a special little bonus, even though we're having COVID, I thought, coming to Florida, a lot of people for years have been asking me to come here. I was trying to think of how can I meet up with people and keep it safe. So I decided to announce it on Patreon. Anybody in the area could come, and we're gonna meet up at a store today, abiding by all their rules of face mask or whatever they require there. But I think this is gonna be fun because we're going to a place that is owned by probably the most popular person in wrestling sports entertainment history. He has a beach shop, and that's where everybody's gonna meet me. So I know that they have a statue or two of this person inside the shop, and I said, hey, if anybody out there would like to get a picture with your old pal Jordan the Lion and a statue of Hulk Hogan, this day would probably be a good day to make it happen. So we'll see if anybody shows up. If not, either way, we are going to explore Hulk Hogan's beach shop, and he has tons of memorabilia in there. Probably most of it I remember, and so I can't wait to relive my youth through this. Daze with Jordan the Lion, it begins right now. I decided to wear my Macho Man shirt for the meetup today. Oh yeah! Parking this way, brother. Oh yeah. Talk about heaven on earth. Not just to buy stuff, but to relive the memories. I can't wait. I'm just hearing the music in my head. Both songs. I am a real American. Is it true? Am I really here? Am I really at Hogan's Beach Shop in Orlando? If there's anyone in the world that understood that theming is everything, it's this man. I can't wait to see this. I got here about 20 minutes before everyone else was told to show up, so we can kind of get a look through. Man, what a career. The guy actually was raised in Florida and loved wrestling as a kid, but he actually wanted to be a rock star. He was originally in bands, and he tells a story about how he was doing a show one night, and he said that his girlfriend was out in the crowd and a wrestler was out there hitting on his girlfriend. He didn't like it, so he went and fought the guy, and the next day or I guess like after that, some of the wrestlers that were there said, oh, you think you're tough, why don't you come down to the wrestling school? And he said he went down there the next day and they broke his leg to teach him a lesson. Now we live in Hogan Nation. I love this right away. He's got the old workout shirts, kind of like the old World's Gym and Gold's Gym shirts. I love that. Covering up Hogan on there, man. Look at that. That's great. For the little NWO in your life. Whoa, take a look. They have a wrestling ring inside. Half Hulkamania, half NWO. That is awesome. So that was a big deal. Just to let you know, if you're not like a huge wrestling fan, the reason this was a big deal is because Hulk Hogan made his career, well, when he got started, he was actually what they call a heel, a bad guy. And then he converted when he became a big deal. When he became a superstar with the WWF, he became what's known as a face. And, oh, there's Thunder Lips. That is so cool. He became what's known as a face, so he became the ultimate good guy. And so he never turned back around until he went NWO. And that was a big deal because they didn't know if people would buy him being a bad guy or not, and it turned out to be very successful. I think I have a fan over there. Look who came out to see me. Carol and Rich, you both came to my Pigeon Forge meetup, and you were the ones, you didn't want to be on camera then, but you told me then you had done a cross-country trip and scheduled your trip around Pigeon Forge, and here you are today to meet me again. Thank you so much. And you live in Ohio, near where I grew up. So Carol was telling me the same thing, basically like what I was telling you guys, is even though she's from a different generation, wrestling was a huge deal to her life too. I mean, everybody followed it when they were younger, and when it became my generation, Hulk Hogan was actually really the guy that made it skyrocket, because he had been cast in Rocky III, and Vince McMahon Sr. said, no, you're not gonna do this movie, you're a wrestler, not an actor. And Hulk said, I want to do the movie, Vince. And he said, okay, then you're fired. So he fired Hulk for doing the movie. Hulk went and wrestled in Japan, became a big deal over there, and Vince McMahon brought him back over here, and that's what he built WWF on, which eventually became WWE. I hope you are here to see me because you have the coolest outfit today.
Man, of course I come to see you.
Hulkamania is running wild right in front of me. What's your name?
Merritt Allen.
Very nice to meet you.
You also, I follow you religiously.
Do you really?
I do.
Did it offend you that I decided to do a meetup inside of this place? Some people be like, I don't want to go there. I want to take all the photos with people inside the ring right here if people are willing to.
Well, you know I'm up for that.
Excellent.
Yeah, so how's it going?
So good. I'm having such a great trip.
I have to tell you, I have a story behind it.
Absolutely.
Now, Patrick Swayze is one of my favorites, and I love that one.
Oh, thank you.
I was feeling kind of down, and I watched you, and as usual, you picked me right up. And my daughter texted me and said, I'm so excited about going to see Jordan and Mama, I can't believe it. And I'm like, oh, really? No. I watched that. You said my name.
Oh,
I'm like,
awesome.
I gotta go. That's the way it goes.
That's the way it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's meant to be. I gotta come meet you.
So nice of you to do that.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to have a wrestling match in here since we have the opportunity for a ring, or?
Why did she tag me in second?
Look at this. She's got the Hulk Hogan bandana. I've got the Macho Man shirt. So we are the Mega Powers.
Yes.
Speaking of Mega Powers, right there, Macho Man and Hulk Hogan's tag team where they fought over Miss Elizabeth. Look at that. Take a look at that shirt. I think I'm gonna have to get that one. Zombie Mania, are you kidding me?
That's Mary Arredondo.
Very nice to meet you. I see you posting a lot.
I do post a lot.
Thank you for being a follower. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm really good.
Is this your first time at the Hulk Hogan Beach Shop?
I've never been here. I've lived here for 12 years. I've never
Well,
lived
can
here.
I just be the first one to say welcome and you're welcome?
Oh, thank you.
Please don't try and spend everything that you've ever earned here.
I know.
And who are you, my friend?
I'm Jonathan Bordeaux.
Very nice to meet you. Are you a wrestling fan?
No, my son is though. Big time.
Excellent.
Yep.
So this didn't bother you too much to come in here?
Not at all. Right here in the local, the Reading area. So.
The reason I asked that is because I noticed everybody that left a review of this place online was talking about how they couldn't just stop at one thing, and so I'm like, uh-oh, I might be creating a lot of problems for a lot of households here.
No, you're good.
Hulkamania might be running more wild than I ever thought it would be after today.
Yeah, he would have liked to have been here. However, he has to work, that kind of thing. So.
What's your son's name?
It's Jonathan also.
Very nice to meet you, and
Yep.
thank you, Jonathan. I wish you could have come as well.
Good.
Thank you both for watching.
Thanks so much, Jordan. Appreciate your help.
Absolutely. Would you like to take a photo together or
Yeah,
anything?
please, yeah.
You are the famous Lisa Budis. I see you commenting all the time. Thank you for coming out today.
Absolutely.
How are you today?
I'm good. Now I got to meet you.
Is this something that you were hoping to do someday?
Yes, yep.
Okay, good. I was hoping that I just didn't put it out there and people felt obligated to come. So nice to meet you.
You too, honey.
How long you been watching me?
Oh, God, since January.
So you recently found, you have a lot of stuff that you have to go back through and
I've already
watch,
been
don't
through
you?
Almost all of it.
Have you really? What are some of your favorites?
Favorites, I think, was, oh God, what was it? When you go to the houses, you know, but my very favorite was the Ike and Tina.
Oh, the Ike and Tina house. What an odd, I mean, you know, I always say, like, I always think since I've been doing this channel, things happen they just kind of happen for me. And that was one, I had surgery, couldn't drive. A viewer who I'd become friends with had called me and said, hey, we're coming from San Diego to visit. Do you want to go? We'll take you vlogging. And I said, sure, wherever you're going, I'll go. He goes, no, we'll take you wherever you want to go, but we're going to go to Ike and Tina Turner's house. And then after that, we'll take you anywhere. I said, no, I'll just do the video there. And he talked his way in to getting us in that house, and we got to share it before they renovated
I
it.
wonder how many ghosts are in there.
I wonder.
Ghost is in there.
I have to show you guys this. This is the Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart's costume, all the way down to the megaphone. And Jimmy Hart actually wrote a lot of the theme songs for the wrestlers. He wrote Shawn Michaels' theme song and a bunch of the other guys, but he also had a band before he was in the wrestling business called the Gentrys that was really good if you ever want to check it out. I have 3 of their albums on vinyl.
I'm Rex. This is
I'm Terry.
Terry.
And where are you from? Where do you live?
We live in Oviedo, Florida, so it's about maybe 25 miles from here.
Okay, so you're pretty close.
Down the road from Rock and Brews. Yes.
Absolutely, Paul and Jean's restaurant. How long have you been watching me?
Since probably, I would say January is when I found it.
That's so crazy. Someone else that was here said the same thing. I wonder if YouTube decided to start promoting me in January this year.
Oh, we have been talking big about you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What are some of your favorite adventures that I've went on?
My favorite's when you go back to Ohio because his family's from Ohio.
Oh,
Just north of
cool.
where you're from.
Thank you for coming out today. It's a true pleasure. Are you guys buying any Hulk Hogan merchandise while you're here, or do you already have everything?
No, we're
For the
gonna look around,
grandchildren.
though. Yeah.
This place is so cool. I knew it was going to be cool, but I didn't know it was going to be this cool.
I didn't know it was here, so we're finding all kinds of new places.
Yeah, this place is wonderful. So I see this guy walking over, and you know what I said? I go, you sir, you don't want to be on YouTube, do you? And of course, as sly as he could be, he says, oh no, I don't ever do anything on YouTube. This is the world famous Cooking with the Kid, and Mrs. Allison Cooking with the Kids. Yeah, Mrs. Cooking with the Kid. I didn't know what your official title was on the show, but so nice to meet you.
Man, it's awesome seeing you.
You're dressed in your gator colors,
And
and you have your gator mask.
mask on.
And we're all trying to stay at least, you can see there's some distance here, but there's not a mask requirement in the store, so I'm not going to wear one.
That's right.
How many Hulk Hogan shirts do you already previously own, and how many are you buying today? And can I, before we leave today, get you doing the Hulk Hogan ripping the shirt open to end the vlog?
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Good
I
to
have
see you, Jeff.
zero. You too, man.
You have been a very loyal subscriber, commenter, friend. You've been there, I mean, for, I would say, what, 2.5, if not 3 years, maybe longer.
More than that, yeah.
I think you were pretty much in the first year. So it's so cool to finally get to meet you
too, man.
in a place that I love. So I'm telling everybody, hey, if you want to take photos, we should really be taking them inside of here.
Absolutely.
Because we actually have a legit wrestling ring in here. How cool is this?
That's awesome.
Is this your first time here, Jeff?
It is, yeah. We've been by here before, but never stopped.
I love this place.
Stopped because of Jordan the Lion.
Now, what I'm a little bit bummed about is you'll notice right over here, they had an NWO Hulk Hogan statue that is missing. I don't know why. Now they have Thunder Lips, which is great. I was already talking about how that was a big deal for his career and he actually said he thought that was a prank. I've mentioned before that the wrestlers always prank each other. He said in an interview, he said they left, he goes, I was wrestling Andre the Giant, and after I got back in the locker room, there was a note that said, here's a number, call Sylvester Stallone to be in the next Rocky movie. And he said, oh yeah, right, like they probably poured beer in my duffel bag too. He goes, I just thought it was a joke. And then 2 weeks later, he got contacted again, and it was Sylvester Stallone saying he wanted to do a screen test. And Sylvester Stallone got the camera right up at his face, and he goes, okay, Hulk, you're the crappiest, dirtiest, meanest, most hated wrestler in the world. He goes, and Hulk goes, I know what he wanted. He just wanted me to get mad and get angry for the camera. So I did, and I started calling him a bunch of names, and he said, okay, you're cast. And it's kind of cool that you can buy, he signs all these belts and all the photos and stuff, so you can buy all of his memorabilia signed here. And what do you, I just signed a t-shirt for someone. Now Jeff is gonna have me sign a Hulk Hogan bandana. That is a true honor. I would be happy to.
Need it soon, so go ahead and
Oh, good point. Should we get one for our pal Stefan? Okay, now I get to sign 2 bandanas. How cool is that? Never in my life did I think someone would ask me to sign a Hulk Hogan bandana, but I love it. There is no shortage of NWO gear here. And to tell you the truth, I actually had, when he first came out as Hollywood Hogan, they released this shirt, the sleeveless version with the holes in the back so you could rip it, and I bought that shirt immediately. So I had that when I was in high school. This is their poster section. Look at all these posters. Back in the days where they used to believe in what was called color, when the wrestlers would get all bloody, they would blade each other during the matches so they would bleed. Those are the early days right there. Look at that robe. That is not the yellow and black or the black and white or the yellow and red that he was known for throughout his career. Oh, that's crazy. Look at that. It's a Hulk Hogan signed boxing glove inscribed out for Rocky III as Thunder Lips. Look Look, I'm meeting Thunderlips. And then look at this. This poster is Hulk Hogan in Rocky III choking Stallone, and it says, "To Terry Hulk, you always take my damn breath away, Sylvester Stallone." And then I can't believe I'm seeing this. He has signed gas tanks for motorcycles. That's a different item. I never have ever considered someone selling those in a gift shop. And then here we have the WCW years of the Hulkamania merchandise, and you can probably hear they have some Motorhead playing overhead, which is amazing. I love that. These were this actually was the early era of Hulkamania when he was in WWF. But this stuff right here was definitely his WCW look. And if you need a beach bag, you need Hulk Hogan riding a shark on it. So he actually sells action figures of current wrestlers as well, so it's not just all him, and it's really cool. Oh, there's him and Zeus from No Holds Barred. That was a great era. I was really heavy into it then. And there's him putting a sleeper hold on Tony Atlas. But he also has shirts and things from wrestlers from my era, like Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior. Check it out. Oh dude, check that out. The Icon versus Icon shirt, Hogan versus Andre. That's nuts. Take a look at that. That's great. And then right next to that one, they have an Andre shirt solo. Oh man, I might have to get the Icon versus Icon shirt. I'm already looking at like 6 shirts that I want to own, including the Mega Powers. So check this out, all the little kids' clothes. I love it. Comes with the belt already printed. There's the Hogan's Beach Shop logo. And then check this out. Like I said, you can even get Macho Man stuff. NWO. Nice. God, this place is great. And then I don't know why it's missing from here, but there also used to be another statue of Hogan right here. It was the yellow tights Hogan. So when I was coming here, I thought they had 3 statues of him. There was a WWF version, there was the NWO, and then the Thunderlips. Now this section you can actually buy his weight belts. Those belts that he would wear, the back support, and a lot of them are signed. Look at that one, it says Hollywood Hogan for life. Too sweet. There's a signed shirt from when WWF, NWO collide. This place is pretty hopping. All the people that came out to visit me are all hanging out, talking to each other now. Awesome. That's a good shirt too. And of course these. There's the baddest man on the planet shirt. I remember when Hogan and Mr. T were hanging out together and he was wearing this shirt all the time, the American made shirt. Okay, I'm wearing this shirt, but check this out. Look at these shorts. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah! And then look at the Razor Ramon Christmas sweater. Say hello to the bad guy. Actually, speaking of the American made shirt that I just showed, there he is in a Corvette with a Hulkster license plate wearing that American made shirt. See, check that out there. They've got the Ultimate Warrior shirt and a really cool cream of the crop. Nobody does it better, Macho Man. And a very healthy collection of NWO things to buy that I've never even seen. I've never even seen that jacket. That's great. And then the Hulk Rules tank top right next to. You are Chris Roman. I have seen you, Dr. Chris. You've been posting for probably 3 years now. So nice to meet you. Thank you for coming out. What is your favorite adventure that I have done? What got you into watching me?
It was your Valentino vlog.
Really?
So do you remember that, I want to say it was a couple years ago, I sent you an email and asked you if I could do an interview, like an online interview where I gave you some questions on Valentino?
Yeah, I do.
So I posted that, and that's one of my most viewed blogs. So I blog about Valentino.
Awesome! Now, have you gotten to go out to where he's buried and see where the old house was and everything? Have you got to do any of the haunts?
Yes.
Good.
I did Well, I go out every year. Remember when you went to the memorial event?
Yeah.
When you went to the memorial event, I actually went back to that blog. We actually ran into each other without knowing it.
Oh, no kidding. That is so cool.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the vlog, I think, is like the history captured like that. So many people will come and comment on a vlog, hey, that's me in that parade, or hey, that's me there, that's my grandpa, or whatever. So that's so cool to know that we had actually met before. Thank you for coming out. And you brought me a gift.
I did.
Thank you. And a Mickey bag. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Now, are you buying any Hulk Hogan merchandise, or do you already have everything here?
I actually
You did buy something, didn't you?
I just retired from the Army.
Congratulations. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. So, me and my husband, that's my husband right there.
Hiding behind the ropes in the manager's position.
I'm here.
He's in the Bobby the Brain Heenan position.
So I bought this.
That is killer. Dr. Chris said, where's Jeff Kidd? And I go, he's over there holding court. So they're friends online, so now they're getting to meet.
One of the interesting things is me and my husband are both wrestling fans. So when I was a little kid, okay, so I'm 61, so I'm definitely much older than you. We used to love to watch wrestling on KDSK in St. Louis. So it used to be this big thing. And so I remember one time,
and that's when it was regional, so you
Yes.
had different wrestlers coming in that ended up being famous in different areas and everything.
TV. And so I can remember one time I went to see my first and ever only wrestling match at Kiel Auditorium. It was Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't know who else it was, but he won.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
He was actually at the first match that I ever went to as well. I didn't get to see Hulk Hogan my first match when I went there was a storyline. One of the things that I loved about wrestling and I didn't realize till I got older was it's basically a physical soap opera. They have a whole storyline running through that they're trying to tell in the ring. And when I was growing up and I went and saw it, it's when there was a guy who came out and ran and sat on Hulk Hogan and squashed his chest, and it's actually Hulk was off making a movie. Oh, take a look at that. They even have a Thunder Lips t-shirt. How lucky am I that I just wanted to come out and see Hogan's Beach Shop, and all these people were willing to come out and visit and hang out with me. What a lucky guy I am. So I saw the chain over here, so I didn't think we could get on the mat after I kept joking about it. And then she said, well, if you take your shoes off, you can. So I'm taking my shoes off. I'm gonna get up here. I wonder if I can jump off this like Macho Man and drop the elbow on Jeff Kidd. We're walking up the ramp, taking the ring. How cool is this? All right, I'm climbing this turnbuckle. Who wants to take a flying elbow? So cool. Jeff Kidd, is this your first time on a wrestling mat?
Yes, it is.
Are you feeling at home? You think you can handle this? Or?
I can handle it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Look at that. Hulkamania turnbuckles. George the Animal Steel were here, he'd rip that sucker open and eat it. I'd never be able to forgive myself if I didn't do a Hulk Hogan. She's waiting for me to come running across here. She's gonna pull the rope down so I fall out. I know that move. Trying to get Jeff Kidd to pose for this. This is taking a photo op, and this ring is just so cool. Alright, Hulk, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, you gotta have Jimmy off to the side hooting and hollering. I was just saying, oh, I think at the other location in Clearwater, he has two. That he has his, there's like a hot rod, like a spider there. And the lady who works here said, no, he auctioned it. And that's why he put the ring here now. It used to be right here, so I prefer the ring. It's at a birthday, you get the birthday slam. Oh, so funny, look, when you hit it, it sounds like the ring. I wonder if I should do a falling backdrop. The answer was yes, I should. Cause what you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? So if you saw my vlog at the beginning of this trip to Florida, you saw that we went out and met the man who made Randy Macho Man Savage's clothes. He also made Hulk's clothes for No Holds Barred, so he made that. Michael Braun made those. This is great. Over here you can buy the Hulkster's tights, the tie-dyed tights, or you can buy the feather boa. That was one of his looks there for a while. The Hulk Hogan bald cap wig, that is so great. You can get the wig and the mustache. I'm just surprised. I know, you know, I know he's probably not a fan of being known for being bald, so I'm kind of surprised that he would sell those, but that's great. How do you not buy one? It's even got the like stress wrinkle marks on the forehead. I think Jeff Kidd needs one of these for his next live stream. Oh, this is great. This is 1990 era Hogan with the, talking about the 24-inch pythons. Who am I kidding? I gotta get one of the bald caps and the mustaches too. And then over here in the sock collection, they have Hacksaw Jim Duggan. They've got the Stinger. After he was Surfer Sting, Roman Reigns, Steve Austin, a lot of Stone Cold Steve Austin ones. Oh, look at the Macho Man ones. Those are really good. Oh, we actually got to wear those sunglasses in that vlog that I just mentioned with Michael Braun. He let me and Steve wear those shark teeth sunglasses of Macho Man's. He still had those. Yeah, he made those sunglasses as well. And then check this out. Look at the Ultimate Warrior socks. Those are great too. Here's the other man they consider to be one of the greatest of all time. There's always a dispute. Is it Ric Flair or is it Hulk Hogan? Who knows? Personal preference sometimes. DX, D-Generation X. The Undertaker, classic. Oh, look at that. Hot Rod, Roddy Piper, Razor Ramon. Have no fear. Hulkster will have his own socks too. They can't have all those socks over there and not have Hulkster socks. Oh, I thought you were gonna save it for a live stream or something. Jeff Kidd had to go ahead and go full Hogan. Full Hulk Hogan.
Get it back up there. Here.
Get in the ring, Jeff. Nice, Jeff. Do you feel like yourself finally? You've been hiding behind this pastoral image. Can you let the inner wrestler out finally these days? Oh, she just told Lisa that she's sitting in Hulk Hogan's Mr. Nanny chair. Look at that. Terry, Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea earlier. It's funny, he said when he got into movies, he said he just figured, you know, if they were gonna offer him, he was interested in doing them because he said, I always wanted to be, you know, in movies, but I wasn't kidding myself. I did not look like Brad Pitt or anything like that. But he said, I figured maybe there was a niche for me. I don't know about that niche though, Hulkster. So over here by all the belts, they also let you purchase the championship belts and he signs them. Oh yeah. So this one is the one that I know. Actually, because they call that the Winged Eagle. But the black one is the one he always wore, so they're sold out. Then they've got the NWO Championship, they've got the WCW Championship. Those are great. You can even buy a signed NWO belt. It says NWO for life over there, and then over here, Hollywood Hogan for life. I don't know why he signed the Intercontinental Championship belt, because I don't think he was ever the Intercontinental Champion. I don't think he would allow it. I think he had to be the champ or else. Interesting. I always remember that white belt from when Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior had it. Oh, and for you Hacksaw Jim Duggan fans, you can buy a signed 2x4. Hacksaw was really cool. He did a birthday shout out for Jaw's birthday. This was the game changer right there. Hogan versus Andre, WrestleMania 3. Changing of the guard. All the way up to the night of Hogan didn't know who was gonna win it. Andre just basically said, go out there and you'll find out. And then Andre was willing to take the dive for Hogan to be the new king. But I've seen Hogan say that when he went to lift Andre up to body slam him, he just felt all of his vertebrae just pop. That's a good lifting shirt, isn't it? Brothers from another mother. This place was so much fun. I was really happy to see how many people came out to visit me, and to see that they were all having as much fun as I was really made it worth it. Whoa, I didn't even see that shirt. Take a look at that one. Good thing we had the bird's eye view up here, huh? That's a good one. So now Jeff looks like Hulk Hogan when they shaved his mustache that time in the ring, or Ben Franklin. Just having fun, Hulk. Don't get mad. Here you can buy a signed Hulk Hogan action figure for $300. All right, I have to go ahead and sit in this. I mean, it's sitting here. I just have to, don't I? Look at that. It says Terry Hulk Hogan. Even signed it, Mr. Nanny Director's Chair. Look at that. It says sat down 8 to 10 hours a day filming. Nice. And then he even signed it right over there. Huh. I feel like a superstar.
Well, I live in
Davenport, and I live in Haines City.
You found out your neighbors. That's so funny.
So cool.
So this is what the belt, if you buy a signed belt, comes in. Wowza.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, check this one out though. This one's a little different than the one that he used because this one, it's not signed there, it's signed on the back. And he's got all this, all the lightning stuff on there. That's great.
NWO, I have the white, the blue
Look at the name on there. There's Hulkster when he was before wearing his classic yellow trunks. And check this out. There's another one of those boxing gloves signed and the belts and everything. But then this belt down here you can buy is signed by Hulk Hogan on the right side. And then over here it's signed by Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the Wolfpack. Thunder Lips. So somebody in our group just purchased the white signed Hulk Hogan Winged Eagle belt, and I'm not going to say who it was. They get the old school, except it doesn't have the F little like things over here, the old school. That's pretty cool. That is pretty freaking cool. "12-time champion, brother." So rule number one about handling a championship belt like this is that you never let it hit the ground. The old timers will say, if you don't treat it with respect, then no one else will, and it won't mean anything. So they always say, you always wear it or you always have it up here, but you never let it drag on the ground. Oh, look at these magnets. These are classic. That is amazing. Look at those. There is body slamming Andre on that magnet. I think I got to get one of those too. And on that note, I think we'll pretty much wrap it up for the day. All right, my friends. We've been here hanging out, making the people that work here laugh for over an hour, and now we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go up and buy 4 shirts and God knows what else. Actually, I got 2 other things that I'm not gonna tell you about. There'll be a surprise that you'll see someday. But I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Thank you all for watching, and next time you're in the Orlando area, come check out Hogan's Beach Shop. Have a great day, have a great night, NWO for life, and goodbye, brother.